And as a young lawyer, I went to hear one of the best trial lawyers in New Hampshire. And he said at the end of his presentation, I'm going to give you the secret of being a great trial lawyer. And I couldn't wait. And he smiled and he said, sincerity. I said, of course, of course. And then he smiled and he said, once you learn to fake that, you're going to be fine. My pleasure to introduce our graduate student speaker, Kanav Hasija. If he would come, he was elected by the graduate students to make some remarks. They certainly didn't give you a good seat. It could have been nicer to you.
Good morning to all of you present here, distinguished speakers, board of trustees, faculty, staff, joyful parents. Your kids have graduated. And the class of 2011 for their completing the endless, seamless, limitless, but nevertheless legal education. Congrats all of you. So today I was chosen here to represent the international class of LLMs and MIP. And today is the best day to do it because today is the World Day for Cultural Diversity. And I see that in this school every time, every single time. You see these flags out here, that's cultural diversity. And so what have we done in this 1 year in this law school? We had sushi, curry, burritos, hot pot, pasta, and barbecue. Yes. And if not food, we learn new words. Salut, Nastravia, Prost, Gombay, which all translate to English word cheers. We also prepared a checklist for the incoming students who are international students. So I would read that for you. First, buy a lot of coffee, because if you don't, you're toast. If you have a girlfriend, warn her that you are busy. And the list goes on, but I won't waste my time on that. I heard from some international students who wished that they would not have to cook their dishes and wash their clothes like they do back home. And others dreamt of having a massage chair or a sauna bath in the library. We can have that, though. And sometimes, I mean, that's my personal experience, sometimes I felt very restricted to stay in the United States because when I went to the supermarket, I can't bargain. And I'm an Indian, I need some discounts. I can do that. So, anyways, and I realized this thing in December. Whoever claimed that global warming is a big issue, please come to New Hampshire in December and say that. I mean, we come from a hot place. We can't live here. So much snow. But yeah, we managed it and we loved it because of the international class and the JDs. I mean, I love them a lot. We had a lot of parties, a lot of fun, and it was good. But jokes apart, I want to leave you with one word today that I learned in this school. The school did not teach us the black letter rule. This school taught us the foundational basics from where we can start building our own tangents. And the word is tangents. It's about tangential learning. I will give you some examples of the global innovations which talk about tangential learning. Way back, I don't know which date, maybe BC's, the world was stuck with a number system from 1 to 9. And they could move forward. What's after 9? And an Indian came in and said, let's have 0. And then they said 1 and 0, and then they go with 10 and 11 and so forward. So no one could imagine to go back from 1 to 9 to a 0 number to move forward. And that's called tangential learning. Now, we are in US, so I need to give you an US example also. There is this round wheel, which was one of the first inventions in the world, a round wheel. It's very smooth, you can ride your cars with that. But there was an American automobile inventor in the late 18th century, and he said, why not have square wheels? And people were like, what? Square wheels? How will they run? And that guy said, you know what? I will make that run. And when he tried experimenting it, he figured out that the car is having a lot of shocks. And that was the time, the invention of shock absorbers. That's what we do in the school. It's about tangential learning. And the school has proven it by its global distinguished alumni, and today you are one of them. And I congratulate you all for being one of the great alumni of the school, and I hope you all do well in this field in the future. Thank you. And tonight we have a party at our place. See you there. Thank you.
The second student speaker this morning is with the graduating class of JDs. And Brian Bonamano, if you can come forward. Hopefully you got a better seat. You did.
Thank you, Dean Broderick, for that impeccable pronunciation of my last name. I am so happy to be standing here today in front of all my friends for this moment. We have all shared the burdens of law school together, and the bonds of camaraderie are best forged in challenging and oftentimes adverse situations. And I think it can be fair to say that this has been a difficult ride. And through our mutual struggle together, I have come to